Night Sanctum. Up into my... Oh, good, you're back. Hi. You respawned already. That's great. Could you not come over here? Isn't that lovely? He's back, guys. Okay, wait. If I go up this side, maybe I can avoid him and get up to where I need to be. Yeah, that's looking good. This looks promising. Hello and welcome everyone, I'm C.S.Gilmore and this is Enshrouded. We're up here now. I figured we'll drop down and check this southern caravan part. I've built an inner sanctum area, altar over there, so we can get into that area a lot easier, which means when it comes back to nighttime, we should be able to get over to this night sanctum a lot easier. And I did make sure I brought some sparks with me this time. I also grabbed more masonry tools because they were respawned, and I was like, yeah, might as well. Woo! So down we go. Somewhere in this area is what we're after. And I have no idea which part of this area that is. Ow. Alright, let's see. Vukah Arena. Okay, yep, location below. Yeah, I see two of you. Is there going to be a big giant boy? There is a big giant boy. Oh, there's another one. Okay, so I see what we're dealing with. We got ourselves a boss fight here. I'm well equipped. We've got our very nice sword. I think it's time to go give it a shot. First off, I need to take out these guys though. What's up? Yeah, I can hit you. Can you hit me? I don't know if you can. Healing your buddy? That won't do you any good. I'm hitting you, not him. Ooh, got you in the face that time. You'll see when you get a significant range, most enemies become moderately incapable of doing anything about it. Most enemies. I'm not entirely sure that big boy wouldn't find some way to jump at me or throw a rock or I don't know. Either way, we are going to narrow down this battlefield to just him before we go down there. There's a bit least use. Oh, my mana really has increased quite a bit. Yeah, come on. Come on. Come on out. Alright, which one will use the healer? Are you both healers or... Okay, you're a healer. You're a healer. Okay, both of those guys are annoying healers. Yeah, You come on over here. I'm gonna go visit your buddies. Because they're the ones I want right now. Sup? One down. Woo! Missed me. Too slow. You got to be quicker than that. Woo! That was close. Close. But no cigar. Still missed. You do that. You do you. I'm gonna shoot you in the face. Sup? Yeah, saw that coming. You're pretty tough. You got quite a bit of hit points in there. You are still tanking a lot of my shots. Were we to do this mano-y-mano, just fisticuffs, you would certainly win, but your fist is also bigger than, like, my body. So, there may be reasons for that. Yep, thanks. Roars are working. Yeah, roars are great. They slow you down enough for me to get some shots in. Woo! Dodging. Alright, this enemy is not nearly so bad without his healers. Without your backup, you really aren't that bad. If you had your healers all here still, we would have a problem. But you don't. You have no backup now, and so you're dying. Okay. Anything good? Vukah Brawler Head. Jasmina's Apotheosis. Oh? Oh. You don't say. What is this? Well, that's what I came here for. I do believe that is indeed my reason for coming here. It grabs these items. And take a quick gander in here. Alright, this should be a good spot to take a quick look at my loot. One-handed axe. Ooh, shiny. Very shiny. 34 damage already, and it can level up quite a bit. Cutting magic fire damage. Alright, so not just normal fire, magic fire. Health leech, brutal. An axe that carves a path through enemies no matter what. Swinging it fearlessly makes it feel light as a feather. Yeah, we're keeping you. You're going in my collection of things that I will be adding in here real soon. This, on the other hand, salvage and salvage. Alright. I didn't even have to heal during that fight. That worked out splendidly. Now the question is, where do I want to go from here? Also, where does this come out? Because I obviously came in from a different path than what this area really wanted. Uh-huh. Oh, hello. What are you doing here? And not marked on my map. What is this? This is just one of the caves that leads to... Okay, this is just one of the caves that leads to the inner sanctum. I can work with that still. Right? I think that's what it does. Yeah, this is looking right. So this is the first of the caves. The lowest level cave. Oh. Wait, no. Is this the lowest level? Yeah, it is. Okay, lowest level cave leads to the inner sanctum. Got it. And my altar is up there. You know, actually, this is a really good spot for me right now because once I take out the annoying things, let's go speed on over this way. There is a repair station right here. Boop. Patch that up. Nice. Alright, quick check it. Wait, I hear bats still. Why do I hear bats still? Don't see one. Okay. Journal, real quick. Quests. Alright. We still have a buttload of quests. What is that? 9 and 12. So, whew. Okay, 21 quests. And we've completed 82. And we haven't even entered a few regions yet, and we barely gotten into like the third, or technically fourth region, I guess. Whatever you count the Highlands as. Okay, how close are we daytime-wise? We still got a ways. How about we aim for another one of our targets? What grows in the dark? That's another nighttime-related thing, it sounds like. The blacksmith's request and a tanning station. I don't want to go too far just because of the whole... I want to get into that night sanctum. Well, if we go back up to where we were, the blacksmith's request looks like it was in line with that area. Let's push for it. Lovely, lovely place. I should drink some more water. I was good, thank you. Rude. Loving this sword. This sword was well worth the hassle of finding it. Blasted rain again. Not what I wanted. Okay. So blacksmith's request is this direction. No real reason to go in there right now. Let's focus on my target because I don't want to get too distracted on my way to this mission before nightfall. Okay, a structure like that, though, is worth a quick look. Cave over there. You guys have this one, too? Okay. I wasn't quite expecting you guys to be here. Much better. Give me those tasty chicken wings. And, oops, didn't mean to take the bone, but, you know, whatever. We'll go with it. We'll go with it. Anything good here? Oh, I love that staying near a fire actually gets rid of the wet faster. I mean, it makes sense, but also I like that's something that you don't necessarily expect them to incorporate into a game. Alright, we got that, we got that. Hole in the ceiling, everything's wet. At least I got the rested bonus now for the moment. Kind of surprised I didn't have that already. Kind of like the look of these beds. Oh, alright, I'll use that. Anything new here? No, just plant fiber. What, pepper? Bell pepper. Ooh, that's new. New item for the for my seed collection. Ow. Bad kitty. All right. And if we go over here, we've got that activated. We're getting close to our target. I should patch myself up. And I just kind of made a bunch of extra healing ahead of time. So I've actually got a chest with several items of healing in it now. Both bandages and otherwise. Okay, you can have an arrow. Give me those. Thank you. This looks like a suspicious spot in the ground. Do need more of those critter glands, so that's actually alright. And not enough that I want to slow down running here either. Can I cut this? Wrong way. There we go. And if I do cut it, do I get any new types of wood? The answer is no new types of wood. And honestly, I don't feel like that amount of wood really matches what I just... I don't feel like that amount of wood really matches what I just put into... like, the amount of tree I cut down. If that makes any sense. Let's go over around. Actually get to our target. Gonna eat some food. Get all patched up and ready to go in case of trouble. Still nice and bright out. We're not at... but we're getting later in the day, so we're good. Ooh, bones. Alright. Well, we know who has a camp here. Blazing Rock Outpost, huh? Flame Shrine over there. Across the way. Looks like... Well... How do I want to get into this place? How did that not go off? There we go. I was kind of curious about it because it's like I walked right on top of that practically. That one I didn't even get nearly as close to, and that one went right off. Okay, so you guys are here. Yeah, let's just chop you all down. Now you are the guys I really have to worry about that heavily. Not even worth harvesting that. I'll take that, and those. Don't need the elixir. The elixir is a waste for me right now. Unless I sometime find an actual, like, recipe for the elixir to be used in. I'll grab that for now, but I probably won't eat. I probably will end up dropping it if I need something else room-wise. Ow. What did you just call me? What did you just call me? I'm not sure what you just said, but you look really unhealthy. You should really get those veins checked over. Like, look closely at these guys. They are not well. They are far from well. Which probably explains why they're non-reasonable. And we can't talk to them and go, yo guys, you're human, I'm sort of human. We're trying not to die. Can we just be friends? Instead, they're a murder on sight. Kind of surprised they don't murder each other on sight. Your table's a bit broken. Alright, don't mind me. I'll just go repair my equipment around you, or dead body on top of this altar of... on the smithing... station. I don't know what to call it. Anvil? Oh yeah, I'm sure this chicken is still edible. Grilled chicken, eh? 120 health. I mean, that is pretty good. I'll hold on to it for now and probably just eat it. I'll grab it for now. Probably drop it if I need some room, though. Anything else good in here? Somewhere in here is something I need. Oh, good. One of you. Ow. Whoa. Didn't mean to dive under you somehow there. Much better. Give me your stuff. Someone else is here. There you are. I don't know how you load so many bolts at one time. I mean, magic shenanigans and all that, of course, but like, mechanically speaking, it's very interesting. Where are you going? I'm not sure what you were kind of trying to do there. You were being weird. You were being very weird, mister. Why do you have 2 water bottles on you? Paranoid about running out? You got paranoia? You got the paranoia? Alright, we'll go up here first, and then we'll go down and actually read stuff and collect lore and all that. Ooh, nice. Oh, never mind, it's just silver, isn't it? They look strangely nice. Night boots. Stamina regen and stamina regeneration delay is lower too. 2110. I don't think that's 12 and 12 plus shock. Health regen, stamina regen, damage shroud. 12, 20. I feel like the stamina regen's probably actually better for me than the health regen in shroud time. So, and a few of the other things there. So I think that's what I'm going to go with. We're going to take that. Alright, we need to go down below now, because we have a few odds and ends to read and grab and find a thing. Rafa, you said they'd be here on Monday by noon. Well, I waited for ages to pick up that parcel for Oswald Anders, prepared a wagon and everything, since you said it'll be heavy or all for nothing. Tell the Conway brothers to send a raven when they get here, although if they tried to cut through Umber Hollow, we might shirk them for good. In my defense, I told them not to take that route. It might be their last. The blacksmith's request got complicated. Okay, got it. Also, I love how it might be heavy, and we're just gonna probably run over, pick it up, and stick it in our pocket and run. While carrying 16 other things. Fierce creatures. The horror! Caught in a rainstorm, we were searching for a place to stay dry and rest. We heard them scratching and growling. They must have smelled us because they attacked unprovoked. One of them ripped Kristoff's head clean off. His body dropped to the ground like a wet grain sack, and his club slipped out of his hands before he could use it. The beast was covered in thick, matted fur, with huge tusks jutting from its mouth, and when it roared, the sound was so strange and ear-shattering. Vukah! I will be haunted by it for the rest of my days. Alright, you guys had a rough time. Got it. Anything else good here? Anything... That feels like the stuff like I could sink it into and just die. Maybe we don't fall in there. Just, yeah. Let's not and say we did. Perhaps? Alright, repair one more time. And I think it might be worth climbing up again. Because it seems I'm going to need to go that way. Now let's just get up on the wall. How close is the... Okay, yeah, if we get up there, we could get a little extra height. But I could also just glide this. By doing this. Whee! Alright. Somewhere over here is a flame shrine? Yeah. Okay. Boom. Another one down. Ooh, we got 3 sparks from that one. Nice. So going to the flame shrines out further really does pay off differently. Is that a Nomad Highlands tower? It is, in fact, the Nomad Highlands tower, because I don't know where else that would be. There's another tower even up further, not that far off, it feels like, from it. Weird. 2 towers that look really close together. Of course, looks can be deceiving, but I'm guessing that means that's another biome. Looks very mountainous. Okay. Next up is our target. Come on, I want to get this done before... I have to go back. Of course, it's in the shroud, so that could be complicated by a lot of things, and getting out could be problematic. Well, gulp this down. Here's what it is. I didn't come out all this way just to go back just right off. Umber Hollow. Right onto it. Nice. Okay, what have we got? Fine, I admit it. Shortcut through Umber Hollow was a bad call, but we had no choice. That luggard Hank snoozed, so we'd be late to trade our post Blazing Rock without some quick thinking. I'd lose my gold coin. We can't have that, see? Of course, Hank slept through his night watch, resting in Jasper Isles. Stupid. Reckless. We lost the goods upon fleeing. No matter, we'll write our own letter, and the gift. Well, blacksmith won't know it's missing. I'll sign something lovely and get my creative juices flowing. Hank can help. Guy will be none the wiser. Easy you see. Alright, well, that's not good. I don't really care for those. There's another. Alright, I'll kill you guys. There we go. There's another letter. Night watch. I only dozed off for a second or two, I swear. I thought my brother would wake me, but no. The foul breath of an outlaw ripped me from my dreams. I woke Matthew and we dashed out. In our rush, we even dropped the gift and the note that the girl wanted us to ship. What now? Whatever. So what if some creeps roughed us up? So what if we lost the stupid present? Time to improvise, Matthew said. We'll write our own letter. Nice looking paper, pristine. He won't know, you see. So now we just have to sign. But there is an issue. I forgot her stupid name. Rachel Regan. If I only didn't drop that cursed letter back in Jasper Isles. Blacksmith's request is becoming more and more complicated by the second, apparently. Ooh, you can get poisoned bronze arrows, you say? Is there anything else in here? Did I check this? Okay, I did. Alright. Nothing else there. Where is this? Blacksmith's request, and another thing is right over there too. Okay. Let's keep our height. Well, this would be great if I was after mint leaves, but I've got better places to harvest that anyway. Yeah. You explode, do your thing while I get my bearing. We're not there yet. I'll grab those because we are here. Jasper Isles. Methinks the Jasper Isles are a little lost to us. Just a little bit. They have seen better times. And maybe have become shroud infested. Just a lot. Oh good, a shroud root. I can deal with that. First, let's deal with all the riffraff hanging around. I'm killing your buddy here. Get lost. Give me your sweet shroud particles. I need a bunch of those still. You want to spawn more? No? Alright, fine. I'll kill you too. Okay. And another spawner. These spawners aren't doing their jobs though, which is weird. Normally those things should be pumping out at least one guy by the time I cut one of them. Okay. Well, this is great actually, because this means as long as I can find the thing I'm here for real nice and quick like, I can teleport out of here. There is something here. Hello? How do I get in? How do I get in? Well, let's get in here first. I see a red glow. And a chest. Now I need... Umber Hollow rumors. Hello, Emma. It was strange meeting you in the market. Somewhere you should not have been in the first place. But I managed to slip this note into the shipment to Umber Hollow and allow you to find it before someone else does. Even though we only spoke briefly, I could tell you are a decent woman, so the rumors of Umber Hollow being a deplorable place where cruelty abounds cannot be true. Can they? I've heard so many stories of thievery and corruption. I sincerely hope we can both come to understand one another now that the world is changing before our very eyes. We might just need one another to survive. Please write me back. From Carlos. Don't think she's gonna be writing you back, dude. Okay. Not there. questionable path here. Oh, lovely. Nice placement of a torch. Much appreciated. There's a water pouch. I don't need that. We'll take that. Ooh, is that a repair kit? That is a repair kit. I will take that. Could be very handy on a quick needs basis. This is not where I need to be, but I want to take a quick look in here. And you... did not like that. Hello? Someone's in here. You're getting the nice weapon. Because I don't like this shield of yours. Get wrecked. Come on, die, 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 die. Oh good, there's an eyeball. Hi, hi. I'll talk to you in a minute. Please hold. Ooh, that's new. Alright. Well, downside is we're missing our opening with the night sanctum for another night. Use that. And drop it. And I'm gonna hold on to that. Drop those bones. Drop those twigs. Drop that. Because I do want to take this archaic essence. Much better. Okay, what did you have? I do want that. And I want to see that shield of yours. Because that's a new shield. Block 8, level 18, block 8, parry power. Sturdy shield carried by the fell. It's held for ages. How does that compare with my current one? Block 11, level 11, parry power 27 versus 51. So it has higher parry power, but doesn't block as highly either. I mean, it's kind of cool still, though. I will give it that. But no. Not keeping it. Oh, this place looks just lovely. Deep root axe. Okay. Two-handed, don't care as much. Carved from forged dead wood and dusty roots. This axe was hardened in the sun to tear flesh and split bones. Yeah, salvage it. And I had some other things here. Arrow, striker, two-hand hammer. Nah. Nope. Dark staff. Power 18. It does have a gem socket and it can be leveled up a few times. That might be viable. I'm trying to remember what the other staff I had is. Bow. 27, 29. 2 levels up. Yeah, I think I already got a bow in moderately that same spot of being able to handle things. Okay. Yeah, well, this definitely goes with the whole... By the way, this was water at some point, and now it's become sludgy shroud. Super bad shroud, too. Makes you wonder why there's any water at all. Though I heard that they added fishing and so water spots for it. They have survived because people requested it, I believe. I'm still missing the thing I need. Okay, I know there's a building or something over here. What are you, grave? Our dearest Amber, wherever your spirit walks, please know that you've shined brighter than the ancient flame whilst you blessed our lives. Well, anything good? There's not even a body here. Nope. Coiling wand. I mean, that's could be good. As far as ice power goes. See a chest over there. Boom. Is this what I needed? There's my smithing tools. I have been searching for you. Flesh grinder. Ooh, okay. I need to make some room. Because that's new. And I don't need you. I don't need you. And I want to take a look at that later in more detail. Okay. Wait. Did I just see... Ah, there's a path. A letter? Where are you, my sister? Dearest Lupa, when we got separated, I was beside myself with fear. I searched and searched for what felt like days, only to encounter Radalton, a thief from Amber Hollow, who said you'd been taken by the contractor. Why is he taking children down into that wretched place? Despite his cruelty, this thief assured me you were still alive, albeit a prisoner. He promised to slip you this note, sister. I know you well enough to say that you will not remain shackled for long. When you do escape, return home, and we shall have our revenge. Lovingly, Kendall. I'm not sure she made it. But then there's a lot of skeletons here, so could be a number of people that died here, and she may or may not be one of them. Better. Huh? Provisional... That was not what I was expecting to find on a glowy corpse like that. Why was that glowing like that for a scythe? Provisional tool used to deal fast and ugly cuts. Yeah, that doesn't make any sense to me. Alright. Drop you, drop you, drop you. Alright, anything else of major interest to me out here? There's some more lore over there. Let's make for that. Why aren't you spawning anything? I'm kind of confused by some of these not working the way they should be. Okay, notice. Downstream of something foul, to all who used to fish in these waters, there is blight further upstream. I have seen livestock and woodland creatures wash past in the rapids on occasion. However, yesterday I thought I'd hooked a large catch. When I reeled it in, it was a rotting corpse corrupted by some kind of blight. Its skin and bones twisted and barely recognizable. As I stood there in shock, two more surfaced and floated by me. What kind of destruction is befalling these lands? That would be the Shroud. To Father, I know we didn't part on good terms, and you know I'm bad with words. When I look at the sky, I recall how you taught me to glide. Remember how I was so scared to jump, to drop down the ledge of the harbor? You were there, you held my hand, guided my strike when I hammered my first iron, sparks flying. You never wavered. I didn't mean to raise your forge and burn it all. I was angry, livid. I have a mother's temperament, as you always say. I'm sending new smithing tools. They're good, really good. I tried them. Right, I'm stalling. We both know I'm not good at goodbyes. I true Anders at heart, like mother. Rochelle. Alright, so it sounds like the Smith's family may be passed on. I think we are done here. It's always kind of hard to say for sure. So let's run this way. I see a glow. Oh, it's just one of those. Still, that means there's a room I did not check. Ah, there is something else. Creation of a lake. My son, allow me to tell you a tale of creation that has been passed down through our people for many generations. So listen closely. When I am done, the story will be yours to pass to your kin. Our lake fell from the stars. Your people are wanderers by nature, and when we came to these lands, they were dry and arid. We could not find our way to water, so we turned our voices toward the heavens, toward the ancients, and they answered. The sky cracked open, sending a bright light to this very spot. The light met the dry earth and opened this lake, which quickly filled with water to sustain our people. And now you ask, where are the ancients to scrub the shroud from these lands? Where has the water gone, the lifeblood of our people? My son, we are all asking the same questions. Yeah, alright. Yeah, I am kind of wondering where all the ancients are, too. Are they all flamed, turned into flame, or are they, like, actually somewhere? Is there a gate in the inner sanctum that could somehow be opened at some point, either currently or in a future update, that might, say, take us to them? Or at least where they went, and we could learn somewhat of their fate. Maybe. Maybe, maybe not. Yeah, none of the spawners here are behaving right. I guess it's because I killed the root? I don't know. Okay, we're done with that. I'm going to teleport up to Vukah encounter. Yeah, that's way over there. Lunar New Year bow, blah, blah, blah. So many things. I'm going to teleport up to here, and let's see how far into the night we are. If I can make a real quick trip and get into that night sanctum. I think we have a chance. Oh, that looks really sick with that red glow. Anyway, I'm getting distracted. I must focus. I must run. Must run fast. Alright. Can't do that. Drink that. We're gonna eat this. Oh, sure. Now you guys are all over the place. Over here, too, huh? Okay, I'm just gonna zip on past you if you don't mind. Because I have better things to do. How are you here? How did you not get killed by the Vukah further in? I have questions and concerns about that. Makes me wonder if you actually had some way of, oh, I don't know, going to the Sanctum? Maybe were you hiding in the Sanctum area? And that's how you avoided death? Or is it something else? But then you still would have to have gone past these guys. Oh, you can jump up here. Great. You know, bye? I'm not here for you, and I'm a little on a time crunch if I want to make sure I get to that sanctum before nightfall. So, can I just run? And leave you behind? Maybe? Sanctum was... where exactly? We're getting close to it. It's above. Okay, so if I cut up there... how did I get to this thing before from a different angle? Alright. Ow. Okay, you're dead. One problem dealt with. Get out of my way. What is this? Eggs it is. Ooh. And a new gem. Okay, well, those are worth grabbing at the moment. But I've really got to get into this night sanctum real quick here. Can we open it? Shoot, I missed it. Well, it was worth a try, right? Guess we'll go for the tanning station since we're over in this direction. This will remain a mystery yet longer. Just mark it. thank you. Let's see, drop that. What does this gem do? Lightning damage on chain lightning. He may puts a mark on them. Hitting marked enemy sends lightning bolt to another marked enemy. This chain attack can chain to more marked enemies. After lightning triggers, the effect has a 1 second cooldown before it can re-trigger from the same enemy. After cooldown, the mark is refreshed. So I have to use this with a lightning attack, it looks like, but that could still work. Where are my current skill points available? Only one? I'll hold off. So, if I want to go that way, that is down and that direction. Is that through there then? That's looking likely to be through there. I don't like this place just because it's chock full of really angry bear people. Lots and lots of... Well, there's another big one. Alright. Yeah, lots and lots and lots of really, really angry bear people. It's gonna bug me not to kill that big guy, though, because he is... like, he could have something I want. I can outrange you. There we go. Okay, come on down. There we go. At least now I can hit you without attracting the attention of every one of your buddies. Okay, let me get a scout on this area. What am I dealing with? Let's say I try to kill the big boy. He's right there. There's at least one healer crawling around with him. I should take you out first. Yeah, you two need to go out first. Come on up. Yeah? Can you jump up here? I bet you can. No? Kinda? Not sure? Well, that's fine with me. Another one down. Alright, big boy, one healer. It's weird, you usually have two healers on these guys. I feel like I'm gonna be risking a trap here if I am not very careful. Also, risks bringing in a bunch of other guys if I'm not careful also. Okay, as long as I can keep this bait up while keeping my distance, I think I'll be okay. I just gotta make sure he doesn't call in buddies. And that healer especially. If the healer stays his distance, I can take this guy out no problem. Get into position for the lure, for the jump. Okay, dodge. Go to town. Dodge. Get back a little further. Lure him into another jump. Nope. Yes, maybe. There we go. Back off. Come on, die before your buddies catch all wind of this. I do not want to have to deal with you getting healed after I've almost taken you out. Whoop, almost got me. Thankfully, they don't have the best tracking on this guy. On these guys, it seems like they don't just turn to face me like mid-swing. Got it. And leveled up. Good combo. Okay, the needles. You sound interesting. What are the needles? A fine pair of twin daggers meant to pierce arteries and with precision grace, finesse. Skills is your dexterity attribute. You can execute a unique post-parry attack. Yada yada yada. Is there anything else here? Not really. Okay, we're just gonna take a quick gander up here, mostly because I'm kind of curious about the weird goldish light. Goldish light. Up this way. Is that daylight or something else? Got you down. Next. Okay, I walked into that one. Okay, it's fine. Just take it. Had to be sure. What I'm not sure now is where do I get tin? I don't think I've seen a source of tin yet. Wait. This rock looks different. Is this tin? I have to test. Ah, it can't be, right? Why am I getting nothing out of this? No, normal stone. Never mind. I was really hoping that would actually be tin. Yep, just normal stone. Double checked. Double tapped it. Still stone. That is copper. Drop it. Take your... Nope. Drop it. Take your sword. Salvage. I need all the runes I can get because I've got a lot of upgrades I want to do and I can't do them well without a lot of runes. And, nope, no, not equip. Unequip. Salvage. Equip. Alright, I don't see any reason to go through the rest of this place. The boss fight was my main target just because of the chances of it having something unique, which it kind of did. Fossilized bone dust. Is there any other... There's nothing else quest related here, right? Alright, back to our target then. This direction. This might go down too low. That's hard to say. Oh, that's the wrong way. Oh, that was a waste. Oh well. I've got extras. Thank you for the eggs. Alright, let's test out this repair kit then. Use item. Huh. That's actually kind of nice. I'm gonna have to look into getting more of those at some point. Surprise! Yeah, that roll away seems to, and then jump back again. That roll away and then rolling back in attack seems to do well to bring those swordsmen's guard down. Okay, is this going where I want it to? Or thereabouts? Ow, ow, ow. I am stuck. That is a bad place to be with a guy like me. Alright, sometimes I can take these guys out alright, and then other times I screw it up so badly. What is that? Alright, another flame shrine. That's good to use. Oh, so that's where that flame shrine was. Okay, I see. Create marker. Boom. Boom. Create. That is not where I need to be, though. I need... Mark it. So I need to go that direction. Is it up there or down here? Might as well take advantage of these being dead here. That was interesting. I'm not going that far down, though. I believe that would put me too far down if I did that. This looks right. This looks like my target. Raven's Keep. Yeah, okay, that's what I'm here for. Probably swarming with Vukah, but it's hard to say because I can't really tell right now. What do I need less of? I don't need you. I don't need you. I don't need... I'll just use you. There we go. Use that. And drink some water. We're all ready for anything this place throws at us then. Give me a drying rack. Raven's Keep log, day 147, number of inmates 53. Another revolt today. Inmate Lupa riles them up, spat into the quartermaster's face during lunch. Left a burn mark on his cheek. Shroud is creeping closer. Don't know how much longer the guards want to stick around if this abuse continues. Her spit caused a burn? I have questions and concerns. And that makes me wonder, is this someone we're going to be recruiting, or is this someone I'm going to have to fight? Ooh, okay. Undergrowth staff. Staff long range. Okay. Well, that will be better than... Yeah, that one goes up to 21. That one goes to 23, 18. Yeah, okay. Salvage that. We will keep you. Staff that absorbs energy from the soil is brimming with potential. Staffs can cast spells by using spell charges and mana. Equipped spell charges to cast. Yada yada. Oh, I keep forgetting that I have this in here. I could use that to free up a space. Also, it would just be good for the extra health. Anyway. Okay, that's just wood planks. Not what I'm after. Oh, good. There's trouble here. Yeah, I see you down there. Yeah, I saw that. So if this is a... I'll kill you before your buddy shows up. go. Ow. Almost had it. I love this note just floating here. Where are her dogs? Has anyone seen the hounds we confiscated from our prisoner, Lupa? I left them roaming in the courtyard, but when I woke up yesterday morning, they had disappeared. I'm sure they must have slipped away. But something tells me the sudden cold of that evening and the strange howling around midnight were not coincidences. I saw tracks leading to the nearby tower, but I'd be a fool to follow them. Can't we get an intern to check instead? The tower, you say? Lupa's hounds. Alright, something over there. So I've got more stuff to explore over here. Great. We're just piling in the new requests and everything. Well, that did not do what I was hoping it would do. Gotcha. Is this a better version of what I've already got? It might be. Actually, I could take that. I could take that metal too. All right, this one does level 20. This one does level 23. I should hold on to that then for an upgrade purpose. All right, so we got that. Lupa's hounds over there. Might as well pop this gate open. Oh, didn't see that. Let's jump up and check in here. Nothing? Not what I need. Not what I need. Okay. So I guess we check inside. Breaks that. This is nicer looking than I thought. I was really not expecting as nice a furnishing. And I'm really concerned about how quiet it is right this second. I have this is triggering my, I'm about to walk into something I'm going to regret instincts. I mean, they gave me a weapon repair right outside. They gave me a few oddball things here that are just making me think something's gonna come to bite me here. Prisoner. Prisoners. Are you here? Are you prisoners? Kinda wanna save that. You know, that's being salvaged. Keeping that. What about this? Flesh grinder, 37 blunt, 19, 18. I'll go up to higher levels. Brutal, piercing, health leech. I really want to. I kind of want to keep this just to see what it would turn into. All right. So, if I were a bunch of angry prisoners and the like, would I be kept in here? There's a note. No better than us. We're all alone in this desolate hole. They just left us to rot in the cells. Hope they all choke on dust. And me, too. Me. I said I was innocent. There'd be chaos without her. They call her the matron, Lupa. Even the rowdiest of rats whimper when she steps near. She spews when she speaks. Liquid leaks from her lips, acidic and vile, always a hint of ethanol in the air. She has a plan, there's no breaking through the gate, but hollow halls, she says, a cavern behind her cell. She's got help from outside, a sister, I hear. Perhaps we can break through. Oh, is this where the hollow halls for the... Is this where the hollow halls for this, for the Highlands is? Also, I'm understanding now, the use of matron, acidic spit. She could be one of those big annoying bosses that is super poisonous. One of the Ravager matrons. That is what I'm hearing now, and that makes way more sense. She had hounds. Alright. And that probably means she's in here somewhere. The fact that I haven't found her yet is concerning. Ooh, fancy block. I don't need you. Fancy stone. All right. Very concerning. All right, something in there. Hold on. Before I go in there, let me check the rest of this room. Over just a bit. Uh-huh. So I'm guessing that was her cell that she went out the back of. Give me the... Sorry. Okay, we're going in. What does this say? I will reach you. Lupa! I could no longer wait. With bated breath, I traveled to Umber Hollow to confront the contractor. At knife point, he told me that you'd escaped out of the frying pan and into the fire. He said you'd been arrested and locked up in Raven's Keep. Do not worry, his throat is slit, his body cold. He won't bother our family again. They all wither and die the same, mirrored pieces of the same puzzle. Raven's Keep cannot hold you, sister. I will set you free. Stay sharp and ready for my rescue. We shall have our revenge and unite this land. By your side, Kendall. That is another one of these. Lupa's Scalper. Alright, I don't need the masonry tools because I already have those, so that's just excess. I'll take that out. Lupa's Scalper. One-handed. Alright, now it unlocks it at blacksmith, so as well as specialty items. Shadow over Umber Hollow. Lupa is etched on the side. Probably just gonna end up scrapping him in the long run, but we'll see. Gotta look around. Is that a grabbable? No, just his pelts. There's quite a cave system here. Also, why is there fresh meat here? And she's loose. Okay. I'm guessing she got out this way. Well, you're guarding something I want to read. Thank you. Please get out of the way. Now I need read. Glory to Matron Lupa. We broke through the wall. Lupa simply blew the stone apart. Behind the rubble, there really was a cave. We flung ourselves right into a group of Vukah, but the matron, in her blighted rampage, she nearly skinned them alive. She tames all beasts. They cower and flinch in front of her infamy. We won't stop her. We'll claim the world. Raven's Keep is just the beginning. Lupa's sister will take Suret's rest, whilst we build a lair of our own to eclipse Umber Hollow. Glory to Matron Lupa. Alright, so we're almost certainly going to have to fight Lupa at some point. Vukah encounter. Need of tanning. Umber Hollow. Lupa's hounds. Lots of questions. And, oh, a black cauldron, yeah, Fortification. Lunar bows. Wonder where I'm missing. Looks like there's somewhat of a path that way. Ooh, it's starting to get darker. I should make my way back. We'll check out if there's any other turnoffs from this cave first, though. Because there's that other passage up there. Never mind, that is a collapse. Okay. The needles. I don't care about that so much. But I don't know if anyone else does. Probably not. Let's use that. There we go. More chicken wings. Oh, am I actually full up on chicken? Oh, I've got a full 20. I don't need you. More chicken. Chicken. Chicken good. Alright. It's time to make our way back into the Vukah's arena area. I have a night sanctum to break into. I should drink some water. There we go. We're out. Repair everything just to be safe. Let's see. Oh, wait. The next question is, can I actually get back up to where I was? Hit that wall before I went up high enough. Can I get back up into the area I was in? I think I might be able to. I need to regain my stamina first. Let's jump off of this area. I mean, worst case, I could just teleport back to my altar and run from there once night falls, because we'll actually be close. But it would just be nice if I didn't have to go quite as much in that way. Alright. Let's swap that. No, not that. That and that for the moment. How does this work out? That is a much bigger kaboom. Okay. I like it. Guess I should save these up. Alchemical base. Used to enhance alchemical reactions. Yes. Alright, we should be on the right level now. There's my cave. Entrance. I believe this is the cave entrance I want. Let's go. Let's go. Going in, going in. More chicken. Chicken. Chicken good. Okay, where's my target? Now then. Night Sanctum. Up into my... Oh good, you're back! Hi! You respawned already. That's great. Could you not come over here? Isn't that lovely? He's back, guys. Okay, wait, if I go up this side, maybe I can avoid him and get up to where I need to be. Yeah, that's looking good. This looks promising. Just gotta watch out for those ones. There's my target. Okay, we're good. I'm really surprised he's back already. Alright, here we go. Finally getting in here. Spark required. Night Sanctum. Alright, doesn't look any different. Alright, yep, normal. Lovely place. Still want some of these tiles. Oh, this is great. Lava. Or magma. What did it count as in this circumstance? I'm not quite sure. what it would classify as. Stuff over there, stuff over there, stuff over here. Lots of traps. We'll go this way first. And keep my eyes out for secrets. There's probably something valuable in here, considering this definitely looks bigger than the usual sanctums. Gotta go push that one. That's not a shoot it one. Boing and boing. I am so glad that platforming in this game is nowhere near as bad as it would be in so many others. Like, the platforming in this game is actually kind of decent. I don't need to go this way yet. Yeah, that's where I will need to go. But first, I've got to go a different direction. Gotta go over there. Alright, that's just in here again. There's my target. There's where I started. Oops. Touch the lava. Patch myself up. I'd rather play it safe. Ow. Patch myself up again. 1, 2, 3. Button. Door opened. Yeah, but door to what? What warrants this much security? There we go. We jumped that right this time. And we're in. Okay. I'll get out my inventory and everything, and then I have room for whatever's in here, which I'm guessing is going to be nice. Scholar of the Empyrean. Gloves. And Mystic Chest. 5283. That actually... Is that better than what I've got? I'm not sure. Let's see. Equip that cosmetically. I mean, it doesn't look bad. Grab you next. Okay. Mystic, 52, 83, 108 health, 1 damage. 52, 83 health and mana. So... 9... 162... Technically... They're very, very similar. Just, do I want more health or more mana? I think I want more health. So, alright, Mystic Chest is. And, you know what? I gotta stop saving everything. In some cases, I'll toss that. I'll toss that. Oh, and I will, no, I'm gonna keep that. I'll toss this. There we go. Now I've got plenty of room for anything else. Ring of the Burning Light. Health regeneration. Increased fire damage. Fire resistance. Will that work with any of my current stuff better than what I've already got? Life leech chance. Damage against fell. I kind of like that one. Health, mana, stamina. That's just a solid bonus. But if I swap it for that, health regeneration, increased fire damage, and fire resistance. I think that might be better for me. Oh, do I give off light now? Wait. That gives off light. Filled with ancient magic, this ring provides light to you in dark places. Oh, that's just flavor text, but it actually does. Alright, worth it. Bonus material acquired. I really want these Sanctum windows. Hope I haven't missed a place for them. I haven't seen anything that would be an obvious, oh yeah, there they are type deal. I think it's time to go. Almost walked into that. Nothing over there, nothing over there. I haven't seen a good secret door in one of these areas in a while. I was kind of keeping an eye on. I didn't see anything. Nice. Well, that is an inner sanctum done. Remove marker. And we will mark it with that now. And wait. Did I get a drying rack? Wasn't that what I was going there for in that with Raven's Keep? I did not get a drying rack, did I? Lupus Hounds, Raven's Keep. Yeah, that was where I was going to go get a drying rack. I don't remember seeing a drying rack. Did I miss it? Or... Journal. Quest. Drying rack, drying rack. Where are you? Multiple hounds went missing from Raven's Keep. All signs point to them having been taken to a nearby watchtower. Perhaps some dogs could still be there. Investigate the watchtower and search for dogs there so I could get more pets. Got it. Not as much of a something I'm worried about. Of additional spoils next to Farmer's Almanac. Reach Threat's Rest and discover where the extra loot might be stored. Where is... Yeah, that one's just gotta take it back. That one I gotta find. Tanning Station. Perhaps the tanning station can be obtained there. They seem to have moved on to Lupa's lair. Okay, so that got moved. I see, I see. Where? Give me an idea. In need of a tanning station. Okay, so that's why it just updated the location. Alright, I can work with that. That is a lot of ground I still need to cover, though. Black Cauldron area. Alright. Well, let's get back to base and drop off the mason... Or no, not masonry tools, the... Shoot, whatever it was the blacksmith needed. Your stuff.
To flame and glory.
Original letter found. What do we have here? A real letter you found, addressed to me, Rochelle. Thank you, Flameborn. I will cherish this always. Alright, and mystery cells. Smithing tools for me? How strange. Well, I have plenty of use for them. Lost my old set in a fire. Set them down next to me, will you? Thanks a lot, Flameborn. Let's use them to craft new armor. Yes, please. Just, how about we put them here? Alright. A new hope awakes. Flameborn, our home is blooming. It awakens new hope in me. Do you remember the mysterious letter and the tools you retrieved from me? Only one person could have tried to reach me from beyond Umber Hollow. I know it might all be for nothing, but if my daughter Rochelle is out there, I must ask you to search for her. So I'm guessing she'll be a smithing assistant type deal if I can find her. And it sounds like we're going to have a chance of that. What does this do? A tool that allows you to add and remove water in your base. It can also be utilized for irrigation and applying the wet or soaked debuff to enemies. You can apply that to enemies? I did not know that. Fill it with water from a well or lake before beginning operation. Okay. Soaked. Soaked can be applied to enemies. Soaked duration cannot be reduced by warmth and transitions into wet debuff once it ends. Also reduces ice and shock resistant. That's fancy. Okay. Did not realize that was a thing. Advanced Rake. Rake enhanced with scrap metal to increase its durability and speed. A decent tool to level hilly ground. Ooh, new axes and copper axe, bronze axe. Which one's better? An axe with a bronze head, sturdier than the copper version. Okay. What do I need for it? Bronze bars, hardwood, linen. I need to figure out where to get bronze from, though. And a bronze pickaxe. Copper pickaxe. Oh, when did I get the ones to be able to make copper? I don't remember being able to make copper ones. Maybe I just missed that. Because I don't think I have copper ones. Do I? Don't I still have scrappy ones? Ah, well. Might as well just jump right up to bronze ones as soon as I can. I just have to figure out how to make them. That is a lot of stuff that you can now make. Uh-huh. Okay. Yeah, if I can get amber and more bronze and things, I can make some real good stuff. Alright, melee, critical, health regen. Yeah. That is a lot of really shiny stuff. And lots of cosmetics, of course. Uh-huh. Circular saw blades. Oh, I could just make them here now if I want to make another table saw and, like, move stuff around for some of the characters. A kettle. Is it masonry tools? Yeah, okay. I like it. Alright. I need to decide some things. I need to extract some gems. Also need to get a few other odds and ends sorted out. Stamina regen. Nice. Okay. Range damage, dagger damage. That's nice. I should go cook some of these. The nice thing, especially right now, is I can literally just run up here. Go, hey, cooking station. Boom. Toss those in. And change recipe to grilled bird meat. And yeah, I could probably save some of it for something else, but right now, we all know I'm going to be using the grilled version of stuff for the most part for the time being. And now I can just leave that and come back later, and those will be all nice. And are you being a stalker? You're being weird. Let her sleep in peace. Okay. So much stuff to sort. Toss that in there for now. Yeah, that. I don't really care for that, so that's getting salvaged. Since it's sounding more and more like Lupa is not going to be joining us. Lupa is going to be a hostile. And we're going to have to deal with Lupa in a very, well, as permanent as anything is in this game fashion. The needles. Real quick, just anyone else got quests for me? No. None of you do. I don't think any of the others will. So I'm gonna salvage that. I had some items I put down somewhere. Store that. Store that. Store those. Icy wand was... I had one in here that I was considering. 28 versus 18. So that one already does more damage, but does it go... It only goes up 2 more levels, while that one goes up... Man regen, overcharge. Alright. I think I'll scrap this. Then... As cool as that is, I'm not going to use it. Alright. We'll scrap that. I just need runes. I need more runes. That one's got a gem in it. I don't want to scrap it. That one's got ice. That one's got fire. Keeping those. I gotta get a gem out of you. And out of you before I scrap you guys. To replace you with that and you with that. This I'm not sure. This I'm debating as well, but this one, I kind of want to keep this because this looks like it'll be nice. I know I had Valor Heart Daggers. These aren't being used for anything after all, so salvage. I need to store. Nope, not you. I need that there. Vukah head in. There we go. I love how we can just store those, but you know what? Whatever. I need... Oh, where did I put my weapon down? I had weapons. I had other sources. Another weapon that I wanted to remove a gem from. Twin Soul Mace. That was the other one I was considering replacing one of these with. But now I'm not so sure. 37, 22, 37, 23. Okay, so you're better than that. And you have a gem slot. This does not, so that's getting salvaged. Brisk bow. You know, I really want to find a better bow. I'm not going to use this one. I want to find a better bow. Like, a seriously better bow. One that I can look at and go, yeah, that's good. I want that. Where did I put you? Oh, that reminds me, I want to take off character. Cosmetic. These black and gold gloves once carried the knowledge and secrets of the humans. Don't be intimidated by the power they literally once held. And, unequip. Yeah. Keep those on. Keep that there. I like that look. These we will store. These we will store. Not the items I need, though. This was... Now that I found out that it was the North Guard or whatever items that was tied to that achievement, I don't need that. Not it. Not it. No one's using you, and it's not coming around. Now, we're going to salvage you now. You are the only shock thing I have right now, so I'll hold on to you for now until... But I probably will replace that as soon as I get a chance. Where did I put them? I know I have another item around here that I wanted to deal with. Did I accidentally lose it somewhere? No, wait, I have another shock thing here. 15, 19... Was that just another version of that one? I think it was. Oh, yep, Reaper's. That's a low version. Okay, we'll keep that. Still have a shock thing that way. Should take that with me. Thinking about it. You're not getting used. And... Where did I put it? I know I had something else here. Did I accidentally destroy it? Drop it? What did I do with it? Wait. Veil Rift Axe. I forgot about that. Nope. Not using it. Now I'm questioning where I might have dropped something. I'm sure I had another one of my old maces with a gem in it. And I was going to take it and get it removed, and then I never got around to doing it. I must have put it somewhere. Am I crazy? Maybe I'm crazy. It was gold, legendary, should have been pretty obvious. Am I just losing it? Stop pushing that button. Oh, wait. Yeah, I did stare right at it. There we go. You're coming with me. We had a... As I recall, we had a gem forge that was right next to a really easy to reach area. Now, where was it? Was it you? It was that one. I feel like there was another one that was even easier before, but we'll go with it. Wait, I'm dumb. I'm dumb. I'm still dumb. I did not grab... Didn't grab my essences to power up gems and do things like that. Which I'm going to want. Those, I know I had in a pile. There. Now we can go. Wait, I'm missing one. Because I had some more big ones. Here somewhere. That was probably in one of these things. Yes. Alright, I still don't have a lot. I need to get more of that. I need a lot more of that. Because that is not going to cut it. Here's my healing chest, by the way. Speaking of which, toss those in. We should... Yeah, no. That's good. That's good. Now we can go. Now we can go up to here. We'll drop in on that. We'll get those built up. And I'm including this process just because, you know, I want to show you guys what I'm doing and what's involved with it. Drink that. Just going to cling that onto there so it'll be easier. I love how that lights up every single time like that. Like, yeah, I know I've already activated this one. And we're going, and we're going, and we're going. There's my target. And dive. Don't mind me, I'm just going in here. Okay. First off, extraction. No. This one, extract. And this one, extract. You know, I'm gonna extract it from that as well for now. And I'm gonna keep that one in. I think. Trigger chance to kill, unkill, skull companion level. Yeah, I don't have that happen much. And, oh, that one I need to extract. That's right. Okay. Additional blunt weapon damage, trigger chance on blocked hit. That can go with this one. Insert it. Yeah, okay. Insert this. Oh, I can recycle gems? I'm gonna have to remember that. Insert this into this. Done. Insert that, I think, into this. This one, insert. Let's sprint for a short time. Oh, that's why that was glowing when I ran. I forgot I had this gem in there. After sprinting for a short time, attack deals 13 bonus cutting damage for 5 seconds. Damages. And the duration refreshes every time damage is dealt. Okay, I'm gonna have to remember that one is there. Yeah. Definitely gonna insert it again. Then Gem of Burning, fire damage. You do fire damage, so fire damage per second, debuff duration, insert. Wait. What? You also do fire damage. Okay. Gem of Burning. Dealing fire damage applies burning, which deals after a successful trigger has cooldown. You know, I'm going to put that in my dragon sword. I think that'll be better, actually. Done, done. And then, well, I guess I'll put the Gem of Hopeful Embers into you. There we go. That's been done. Next up, I need to swap you, and I need to swap you, and I need to swap you. And I'm debating how I want to do this. Between you and you, right now you still do more damage, and I should keep you because you're also my only thing that does ice. And a bit of a secondary torch. Though now that I've got that one ring, it may not matter. I'll hold on to it for now, and we'll... This is my... Maybe I'll equip it thing, but right now my priority is get this worked on. That's leveled up. Like, I should get these leveled up. So those are the priority items. Alright. Scorching Wand. I did all that work to level you up. But then I never ended up using you. I keep not using you, and it's just not working for my build and play style, so... I want to keep it just in case. This I will salvage. This I will salvage. This I will salvage. And you I will salvage. I just got a buttload of runes back. Oh, they cap at 5,000. Good to know. Alright, before we leave, I need to upgrade things. Gem of Burning, that should be upgraded. Yeah. Alright, that basically took up all of those. Is there anything else here I can upgrade? I don't think I have enough for anything else, really. Yeah, no, I need more medium essence right now. Okay. How many licks does it take to get to the center of a banshee with this sword? 1, 2, 3. 3. Admittedly, one of those was overpowered to hit, so... Thank you for the extra. I always can use more legendary runes and some more normal runes. This could be a really good area to actually farm some legendary runes if I just keep coming back here to kill that guy. Alright, where's my quickest route out of the shroud so I can teleport back to base and start the great upgrading? The great upgrading of the things. Oh, that was not how I wanted that to go. Alright. Boing. Okay. We're almost... This should be a way I can get out, as I recall. And we are free. Now we can teleport back down to here, hunt down the blacksmith, and make him level up a buttload of my equipment. Sup. We have work to do. First, I should make some more of these again.
Hey there!
Alright, upgrade weapons. What do I want to focus on?
Uh-huh.
You or you? Or you? Brutal, piercing, health leech, renewal, defeat enemy to restore durability, piercing damage, poison, venom, vicious, precise, primal, or legion. I think these should take priority right now. Let's get you. Still need more. Alright, that's up full. 52, 57. Worth it. Then 45, and it's still got 2 more levels to go. But I'm not going to be able to get those because I need a buttload of legendary runes. Alright, so we'll put the rest of these into there for now. That's already doing better than my last staff. Great. Worth it. Well worth it. Took a little bit of a hassle, but that was worth it to get all of that. My damage output just went up so much higher for a number of situations. I'm happy with that. I am very happy with that. Blunt and piercing damage mixed in, and meanwhile piercing, cutting mostly, and fire damage. Great. I've got this for mostly ice damage and cutting, and also as a backup light if I need it. But this one is probably the next one on the chopping block for getting replaced, along with my bow. If I can just find a actually for sure better bow. I have not seen a really good high level bow. And I need a really good high-level bow to work on the replacement. What do we want? Don't care about that so much. Orbs restore... And 7 orbs restore 30% instead of 10% of their respective resource. Defeat an enemy with a bow. Crush down. Finesse. One-handed melee weapons and daggers. Not to lose durability. Tempting. Enemy attack restores stamina. Defeat an enemy with a melee weapon restores durability. Critical strikes, two-handed. Overpowered enemies. I need to figure out what I need to build up to next. Allows you to attack faster with one-handed swords and axes. Ooh, okay. That is probably on my next target then. So, great sword damage is increased. I don't care about great swords. Melee weapon critical strike chance is increased. That I do care about. I need 4 for that. So 4, then 5. Plus, that would let me get my strength up. Okay, so I think this, and this are my next targets. But that means I have to save up more still. That would be great for the times I get swarmed. So many things I want. Mostly I want to focus on my combat ability right now, though. I could focus more on magic, but I've only been using it mostly as my bow ability at the moment. And that could be useful at some point. But at the same time, it's not as high a priority. One-hand melee weapons and daggers have a chance not to lose durability. Backstab, swift shot. Yeah, no, it just doesn't... Some of the stuff leading up to it, it doesn't feel as worth it for base stamina regeneration. Okay, that could be worth it to go for, even if I don't necessarily want some of the other ones. Stamina regeneration of sweets, don't care. Arachnid stamina cost while climbing is reduced. That one could be useful. Yeah. I think those are the 2 paths, but right now I should save up and focus on my melee abilities. Well, everyone, I think that's a good bit to call it for the night. We covered a good bit of area. Finally got into that night sanctum. Got a good chunk of these areas covered that were a little bigger than I thought they would be. We got more quest lines. Blacksmith's family. Black Cauldron. So we got our next main upgrades over there. Tanning station over there. I really do have to go down here. So maybe next time we'll hit this. I kind of said that last time, but then I really wanted to get in there. Don't care about the Lupus Hounds thing right this second. Just gonna... mark that like that for now. Then... yeah. So I might hit that next, and then... we'll work on working our way upwards. This is still showing as hard. That's terrifying. We've gotten so much upgrade-wise, and this is still showing us this is going to be hard. I mean, maybe it's supposed to just be that way. I wonder what level I really should be at to go into there. And then we have to, but I have to go in here soon because otherwise I won't be able to work on the halls when I find them over here, because I need materials from here to make the item, to make the key for the ones somewhere over here. I never did get around to going back down into this area. Over here. Too much to explore. Not enough time. I hope you guys are enjoying all this so much as I am, because if you can't tell, I am enjoying this. Like, this is great. This is quite possibly my ideal game. It has the crafting, it has upgrades, it has a continuous line of quests, but they aren't, like, they got a little overwhelming at first, but like, see how they handle, they're much less overwhelming than they used to be. And I don't know, I'm enjoying how this game is playing out and how it's holding out everything for me to handle it. I need to take some time for doing some upgrades and just make some buildings. I kind of want to make a Hollow Halls structure and move the necromancer lady and the undead dude into their own building. Yeah. So many things I want to do. I gotta find the time to do them. And unfortunately that means I probably just need to sit down and do it whether I'm on the clock, like whether I'm recording or not. And I don't like sitting down and doing stuff while not recording, if that makes sense. A lot of the time, it's hard for me to do that in a lot of ways, even though it really shouldn't be. It is. Okay, we're gonna put these in here along with the runes. That'll be our new rune spot, and along with essences. And if I should move gems in here as well. That'd be a good. I think that'll be good. I need to just create a chest for. I've got a healing and like potion stuff chest. I should move all potions into here. Then I should move all gems into here. I gotta reorganize too. Once again, another thing I've been putting off because it would require me to do stuff off camera. And that isn't progressing the main story right off. But ultimately, it would make it easier to progress everything because it would handle a lot of need to do items. It's a tough one. I have so much trouble making myself just sit down and do things like that sometimes. You know, I'm gonna keep that on my person. I might keep these on my person for now. Those are actually useful for blowing up a reasonable sized hole in something. Nice thing is I can just go bloop and bloop. And there we go. We're loaded up again. Ready to go out for our next episode. So I didn't even have to wait. Oops, I forgot to move some of you potions into the right spot. Boom. Loaded up. Yeah. So I need to take time to reorganize. I really do need to reorganize because this is a mess. And I apologize for the mess for how much of a mess this has been. You guys have been very patient probably watching me fumble around not doing as well as I could for cleaning up this mess. Add it. Yep, alright. I'm gonna have to get more dog and cat food here before long. There's another gem. Yeah, you can see what I mean? There's gems over here. And now that I realize that I can actually destroy the gems, probably to get more essence, I should probably start doing that for some of these ones that I've gotten repeats of, or just like, I kind of was avoiding picking up more gems just because I was like, I don't need them right now. And they take up space. But if they actually are useful for getting more essence, at least then I still have a reason. Though they take up so much room in my inventory, it bugs me. Anyway, I'm rambling once again. I apologize.
Hello.
Hit like, hit subscribe to keep up with new releases if you're new here and haven't done so already. Have a good night, everyone. Take care. Bye. More of those. Yeah, these were... Yeah, I got extras of those.